I'm just a guy who loves Disney and has way too much time on his hands. As always, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney News and Reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney News and Reviews. I'm File91e. And I've had a pretty good week this week, and thanks to everybody who left me all these good birthday wishes on here and on Facebook. Yes, I am on Facebook. The link is in the little description box below, so check that out. If you want to, friend me on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, I like to be a friend. This is my personal Facebook, so it's not File91e's Facebook. Not every update's going to be about Disney, so whatever. Thanks, to all the fans out there that really gave me some well wishes and some birthday wishes. I really appreciate that. I also got one cool thing in the mail. Well, I got a couple cool things in the mail this week, but one cool thing that relates to Disney in the mail this week. Most of you know I collect pins, and lately I've been collecting these D23 character pins off of the Disney Movie Rewards page. So I got with the Toy Story 1 and 2 purchases, I got enough points to get this little pin right here. Not sure if you can see it, not sure if it's going to focus on it. Right there. If you don't know who that is, that's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, and he is the latest in the character D23 pins. This is a limited edition of 3,500. I really was, as soon as I saw this on the Disney Movie Rewards website, I freaked out because I knew I wanted it really badly. So I was so happy that I got this. The collection's still going on, and you have to be a member of D23 in order to get these D23 pins. So, here it is. Here it is once again. Awesome. Very cool. So that's going to go with the collection. Yep. I got a bunch of other cool things for my birthday, just like some clothes and whatnot. A couple of DVDs that we're wrestling at. If you check out my Wrestle Theme Reviews page or the page with me and Corn Shack, you'll be able to see that. So yeah, that's it for that. So let's get right to the news. With the first weekend for Disney's Summer Nightastic over with, the initial reports show that everyone pretty much likes the new shows, with the new /old Main Street Electrical Parade getting a bit of a facelift, and the new fireworks show that actually added perimeter-wide fireworks all around the park. People say that Disney have really outdone themselves. The Summer Nightastic Fireworks Spectacular will run nightly during the summer, and you have until August 14th to head to the parks to see the show before they shut it down. Go to wdwmagic.com for more information and some videos that they posted of the opening festivities. The new World of Color Water Show debuted in Disneyland this past June 11th with a huge opening gala. The opening had celebrities attending and was hosted by Mickey Mouse. Now it's funny that this version of Mickey Mouse actually blinked and moved its mouth with what was being said. He even was joking around with Terry Hatcher about blinking his eyes, making sure the photo he took with her was pretty good. This show is a huge water fountain show, and the initial report going around is that it is awesome. Go to allears.net for more info and some videos. And some refurbishment news. One Man's Dream at Disney's Hollywood Studios is closing for a refurbishment on August 16th to November 2nd. And Toy Story Mania is scheduled to be closing for a short refurbishment from August 16th to August 28th. So just keep that in mind when you're going down there. So without any further ado, let's get right to the reviews. Okay, and continuing with the Toy Story /summer month of reviews, I'm going to be reviewing Toy Story 1 and Toy Story View today. The first thing I want to review is Toy Story 2. This movie came out in 1999, and it was actually really well received because it was a very anticipated sequel to Toy Story. If you've never seen Toy Story, where have you been? Okay, any of them. I can understand that you might not have seen this one, but if you haven't seen the original Toy Story, I mean, come on. So, just saying that, throwing that out there early on. But it's funny because Toy Story 2 actually outdid its predecessor and made around like $90 million in the box office. Now the story of Toy Story 2, if you don't know, it's about Buzz and Woody again and all the other toys in Andy's room. And Andy's going away to summer camp and Woody's getting ready to go there, but he rips and Andy doesn't take him. In fact, his mom, while Andy's away, is having a yard sale for some of his old toys, and everybody's wondering who's going to get sold. None of the main characters get sold intentionally, but Woody tries to save you know, an old toy that he thought was gone, but wasn't. So Woody winds up himself getting bought, or actually stolen, by Al from Al's Toy Barn, who is a toy collector, a rare toy collector. Apparently Woody is an extremely rare, very expensive toy. So now all the toys have to go find Buddy because Al takes him. You know, even though Andy's mom doesn't want him to, he takes Woody when her back is turned. So yeah. So the whole story revolves around Woody finding out that he's a really valuable toy, and the other toys trying to go get Woody back. Now in the end, all the good toys wind up back in Andy's room, and all the bad guys wind up getting theirs. You know, Al doesn't get his money from his extremely rare Woody toy, and the evil prospector winds up in some little girl's room. So anyway, the movie is great. It has a ton of old Toy Story references and Disney references. One of my favorites I thought was great when they were in the toy shop. There was a tour guide Barbie there, and I'm not sure if you remember in the old Disneyland rides. There was one of the lines was "Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor." It's just one of the, it's really cool. It was just an old Disney reference that they wound up throwing in there, and as soon as I heard that, I'm marked out. I was like, yep, this movie's great. Yeah, so Toy Story 2, I'm going to give 4 stars. It's faithful to the original. It's great. I hadn't seen this movie in a while, so I was really excited in watching it. And it's actually one of the few Disney movies where the sequel is actually just as good as the original. You know, my friend Lash from 79.7 Films told me that, and I was kind of skeptical, but going back and rewatching it, I do have to say it was actually very good. So yeah, you know, check out Toy Story 2. It's on the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. You know, check it out along with Toy Story 1, which I'm going to be reviewing next. So Toy Story 2, 4 stars. Okay, like I said, the next thing I want to review is Toy Story 1, the original Toy Story, the movie that started it all. All-time classic, awesome Disney movie. No matter what, this will always be one of the greatest Disney movies of all time. If not the greatest Disney Pixar movie of all time. I think it still outshines WALL-E and Up. But you know what? If it wasn't for this movie, WALL-E and Up wouldn't be there. So that's why I have to give it a distinct honor above them. Toy Story was an original idea. It was what would happen if the toys actually came to life when you were not in the room? Well, like, what would go on? It was a crazy cool movie. If you haven't seen Toy Story or don't know the plot of it, okay. Woody is the leader of the toys in Andy's room. New toy comes in, Buzz Lightyear. Woody gets jealous. They wind up out of Andy's room. Now the whole movie is them trying to get back to Andy's room, and they have to go through Sid, the evil kid, which was actually one of the greatest characters ever. Sid's dog. I think it's Spike or Scud or whatever. I forgot, just real quick. And just the way, you know, it all works out, and the voices and the voice talents, it's all perfect. This movie is essentially the perfect Disney Pixar movie, considering it was actually the first ever fully 3D animated movie ever. So it's funny, originally Woody was going to be a lot more of an angry person and a lot more hateful, because granted this was coming out in the 90s, and I guess, you know, everything was a little bit more edgier then, but John Lasseter actually stuck to his guns and made Woody a lot more likable than what he was originally trying to be pushed to be by the producers in the studio. Originally he was going to be like a really bad guy. It's in the bonus features of this thing, so check this out, the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Great set. So yeah, Toy Story, I can only give one thing, and that's 5 stars. Toy Story is one of the classic Disney movies of all time. It's right up there with you know, Cinderella, Snow White. It's an original movie. It's just great all around. The voice acting was great. The songs, everybody who knows You Got a Friend in Me, everyone knows the lyrics to that song. So yeah, you know, check these two out, the Blu-ray combo packs of Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2. Great. This is just unbelievable. which is a great set of movies. I can't wait for Toy Story 3 to come out this next week, and I will be reviewing that. So just stay tuned for that. But Toy Story the original, I'm giving 5 stars. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Disney news and reviews. If anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I just want everybody to go to Disney World and buy your stuff and check out the new Toy Story DVD Blu-ray combo packs, because they're just great. Go to allears.net, toyingplans.com, wdwmagic.com for all your latest and greatest Disney news. And I'll see you all next week for a review of Toy Story 3 and a special guest review of the Toy Story video game. Just check that out next week, and go see Toy Story 3. It's going to be great. I have a feeling it's going to be really good. So check that out, and I'll see you all next week, guys. Bye.